ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Am I gonna say it again? Race and Rescue! Hey guys, it's Nether and welcome back to yet another video. Today, we've got Case Y of Race and Rescue here to review. It's been forever since I found new Race and Rescue stuff. Earlier this week, I covered the Danny and Cruz 2-pack, and that was a really great 2-pack, honestly. One of my favorites from the Race and Rescue line. But I recently found Case Y. And you'll notice I never made a video on Case X with Cruz and Luigi and Guido and whatever his name is, Eugene. That's because I found this before I found X. So I have no idea if I'm ever going to find X. Oh well. In Case Y for Race and Rescue, we've got Jeff Gorvette, a very, very cool rally racer. I'm super excited to own this guy, honestly. It's so weird that they put him in this and not the GRC. Like, it feels kind of backwards, honestly. This is like the stupid haha Race and Rescue line. And he's not even in the book, so why wasn't he just a GRC racer? I don't know, man. Ask Mattel. We've got Sally with the dumb cones on her head. Honestly, one of my favorite designs from Race and Rescue. It's just silly. It's just dumb, but like I love it. I as much as I want to like dog on it, it's funny, and there's really nothing else I can really say about it. All of them have the the Race and Rescue background and their splash art. Jeff's looks really nice. Sally's just looks, it looks like Sally's. And we have Morgan Martains, the rescue ambulance that can't even fit a car in it. So what's the point? This release also makes very little sense to me, because why give kids an ambulance vehicle if they can't even open it to put cars in there? And again, Morgan is one of the ones that isn't in the book. This line makes no sense. But with that, let's start with probably my favorite of these three, and that is Mr. Jeff Gorvette here. Again, loving the numbers on the little side here. It just looks so cool. It's such like a basic thing, but I love it. It's so cool. And then on the back, we have, the rest of the Race and Rescue single releases of recent. So I need to find Luigi and Guido, but once I find them, then I will make a video on them pronto. But with that, let's crack open Jeff here. He looks really fantastic. Look at that. That is such a sick design. Got the Rally Race logo on him right there. 24 with the American flag. The two-tone wheels. There's the back of him and the spoiler. He looks great. Let's get him on the turntable so we can take a full 360 view of Jeff without me having to hold him. This design is honestly pretty damn slick. I don't really have many problems with it. It's solid. It's a cool Jeff Gorvette design. I think the Rally Race appearance looks really good on him. The logo is in a really good spot. It's a good size. I think if it was like super huge, like Jackson's or something, it would have been a little jarring. It wouldn't have really worked for him. So I kind of like how they kept it short, simple, and sweet for Jeff specifically here. Let's go ahead and compare him, of course, to his original design from the World Grand Prix. The only other Jeff that I have, actually, it's a little bit beat up, but it's all good. It does the job. You can see many differences. The spoiler's a different color. This is obviously, I think this is a China Jeff. Yes, this is a China Jeff compared to a Thailand Jeff, so things are going to be different. His expression is different, but his mouth is the same, and I think that's my biggest gripe with this diecast. I just hate the stock Jeff expression that they have. It's genuinely like really annoying. It just looks ugly with certain like looks for him, and I wish he was like just smiling or had like a general relaxed expression, because I don't like this stupid mouth design that they have. It just doesn't look that great on him. In recent memory, it just hasn't. I wish they would change it, but alas, we are stuck with the old head Jeff for God knows how long. But I do like this design. It's really solid. I love the the American flag on the side. It looks really great, and how it kind of divides from the yellow into the two-tone silver, but then it kind of weirdly cuts off at the back, which is odd. But still, I think Jeff is one of the best for the line, and I'm a big fan of him. So with that, that's Jeff, everybody. My only complaint really is that the mouth looks kind of ugly. But with that, that's all I really have to say. He looks great. Next up, we got Conehead. I get it. It's a funny haha, she has the cozy cones and now she's holding cones on her head. But I don't know. I just don't love this design for Sally, truthfully. I am highly considering getting a second one so I can rip the top off and, do that custom mod that everybody's been doing online. But there's the back of the box, obviously showing some more Race and Rescue singles, the year, etc. All of that is well and good. With that, crack Sally out of her box here. Ah, there we go. Let's put this back here. Let's put Jeff's also just kind of a little bit in there so that they all look, you know, all nice. That's the wrong Jeff. And here is Sally in her rescue attire. I do like the new eyes that she gave her. I hate the current look for Sally. I wish they just standardized it to the Walmart look for Sally, which they are doing later this year, which is really, really cool to see. It's a pretty stock standard Sally design. It's nothing really to write home about. Got the Race and Rescue logo on the hood. The rescue, I got a big old dark blue stripe going across the two-tone wheels, which is just a trend at this point. You know, big rescue logo, and of course the cones, which are not removable or anything. And this should just be like, you can just rip this off, I believe, but I'm not going to do that in this video. Maybe in like a future video where I want to show it off. But honestly, a really, really solid little design. I don't know. I think the cones look kind of dumb. I wish it was just like the rescue look and with no like topper. Like I still have the minis, and the minis is just this without the cones, and that looks miles better. So I don't know. It's just kind of whatever, I guess. Giving her the 360 treatment on the turntable here. This Sally design is very interesting, and I've seen a lot of people have very different opinions on it. I think it's just kind of okay. It's there. It exists. I just don't really think this fits for Sally, but I kind of understand they wanted to have more townies in here, and, you know, throwing Sally in there is always a good time, but I don't know. Sally's already such a peg warmer on the shelves in her standard design. Was this one really necessary? And obviously, for a quick comparison here, let's compare her normal design to her new Race and Rescue design. The Porsche logo is gone. They wanted nothing to do with this shit. The wheels are two-tone, but the original ones are actually metallic silver. All the new ones are a bit of a dull gray, like a gunmetal gray almost, which is interesting. The old Sally has less detail on the backlights. This one has more. There's more detail in general on the Race and Rescue one, and obviously the windows are slightly different too, and the expression is also different, and there's also a line around Sally's eyes, which isn't on the old one. So quite a number of differences, and I think the Race and Rescue's blue for Sally is a tad bit darker. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's like in the light, you can definitely tell that this is a little bit, like just the tiniest bit darker than the normal Sally color. But other than that, it's a pretty solid little rendition. I don't know. I don't love Sally for Race and Rescue. It's okay, I guess. I don't hate her. I just would have rather had been somebody else. And the final release for Case Y in Race and Rescue is Morgan Martains, who I don't have the original diecast of, unfortunately. I don't even know if he's had an original diecast release before. There are the cars on the back, other cars, you know, available in this same case or in this same, you know, Race and Rescue series. Here's his name. Let's just crack this guy open. He is big. He is hefty. And he does not want to come out of his box. All right, we're ripping the card. Jesus. Yeah, there goes my collection of Race and Rescue cards, I guess. But we fight back. Here is Morgan Martains, and he feels a lot lighter out of the box, oddly. You know, this whole front part is die-cast, but the whole back is plastic. These doors you cannot open, so that's a bit lame, but expected. Got the Race and Rescue logo all over it. The rescue, kind of like the lines that all the rescue vehicles have, like quickly pulling them off the shelf. We got Sheriff, who has like the same kind of yellow line symbolizing that they are a rescue vehicle. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad on him. I don't know. I'm a fan of him, but like, the fact that he isn't in the book kind of sours the whole thing for me. Oh yeah, and obviously on top, Race Division 017, whatever that means. The Race and Rescue logo in a beautiful, high-quality print there. In the back with the Race and Rescue logo, keep back, Race and Rescue. All of these being made in Thailand, of course. Let's get him on the turntable to take a bit of a nice 360 look at him. I honestly don't mind him. Again, just it not being in the book irritates me, because why is he a diecast if he doesn't have anything to come off of? Like, Race and Rescue as a whole was kind of writing off of that book, and they kind of just soured it by releasing the book and then having cool characters like Ramon and what's her name, Flo, as rescue characters, and then not making them and doing this instead. I do like this design. It's cool. It's cool to have an ambulance vehicle for this line. I just wish it was in the book so he made more sense here. And I do wish that these back doors were openable. That way you could kind of have some cool play value with the diecast. But I understand that like that would cost more. And you know, I don't even think a car would really fit in there. Yeah, no. Not a chance. But you know, I don't know. He's okay. I just wish it would have been like it was same thing with Sally. I just wish it was someone else. But this isn't a bad toy. I just wish this toy was a different toy. I'm gonna close on my review now. So what do I think of Race and Rescue Case Y? It's okay. I think Jeff really carries this case. I think he's the highlight without a doubt. The other rescue vehicles, honestly can kick rocks. I don't love Sally and I don't love Morgan. They're cool. Jeff just wants to run. We're dismantling the turntable. I like this line. Hell, I would even say that I love the concept of it, but I think, I don't know, with every case, it gives us a reason to love it and then 2 reasons to say, what are we doing here? Jeff isn't even in the book. I wish he was in the book. That would have been sick. This guy is in the book and Sally's in the book for like, I don't know, 2 frames. That book was really just like, and I know it's a like step 2 into reading book, but still that's like, you know, it's supposed to justify this line existing, and it both does and doesn't. I think this line is pretty sick. I love Jeff, but the other 2, I don't know, you can pass on them, but I think Jeff is without a doubt the highlight of this case. Also in this case is the new art for Masha, so if that interests you, go ahead and pick up the case. But I mean, without that, Race and Rescue is just kind of okay. I will say, get Jeff if you see him. He's 100% the best part of this case. For the other 2, you can, you know, leave on the pegs for somebody else. But with that, that is my review of Race and Rescue Case Y, or just Case Y in general, because these are the only real new releases of that case besides Masha and her new art. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We're really trying to gun for 500 subs before the end of the year. So if you guys could help me out with that, I would be greatly appreciated. But with that, I will see you guys in the next one for more Cars content. See you next week. Take care.